Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Pedro Martinez. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Now 1-1.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Upstairs, 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Judge rips that one. McCarthy under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Man at first, Ronald Acuna Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Acuna measures 6 feet even, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. So the Dodgers leave one, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. Back here at Chase Field, and towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. This one in the air. Ramirez right there to make the grab. 1 away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. Ripped to third. To first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 down, base is empty. David Ortiz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball inside.
2 out, space is empty. Left field, way back there. Going back, pulls it in on the warning track. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. Ruth needs just one more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list. There's a swing and a miss.
Incredible to think that 755 could have been passed once, let alone multiple times. What a remarkable career he's put together.
Off the plate inside, 1-1.
No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Hard on the ground to first. Ortiz takes it himself.
Batting 7, the first
2
baseman,
outs, base is
number
empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's going to get into the corner. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Will Smith to the plate. And that's outside.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Man on second, 2 down.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Struck him out looking. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ohtani back to work. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And he takes a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That smash towards center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one is back. And it's gone. Ketel Marte goes deep. And they lead it. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Alec Thomas now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. This to third, Ramirez. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Chris Taylor.
2 down, bases empty. Chris Taylor now. Taylor launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Ripken gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Slider misses outside. And Judge takes a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, no outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's one of the best players in the game. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score and they've tied. To third, tag, got him.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. Grounded out his first time up. And there's the strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Move to first. Acuna dives back in. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Acuna runs. Pitch misses inside. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cal Ripken Jr. will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Way high with that one. Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And they count 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Way outside, straight to the backstop.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Outside low, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Acuna. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
1-1. That's ball 2.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 4.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. Pickoff move to first.
No, he's in there.
McCarthy back on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man at second. And now 2-0.
That's inside.
And another ball.
Let's go.
And that is out of play. Three-two. That one 95 to finish him off.
The first baseman, number 34.
Next to hit for Arizona, David Ortiz. Fly to left his first time. This one in the air, center field. Judge has it sized up. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in the desert, here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Go ahead run on base. Tommy Edman at the plate. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing 6 Ks for him in this one.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Smith, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
Ball one low.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2. Freeman over at first with one away.
Strike him out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Freeman into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball one. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. John Curtis getting loose out there. Puck, a left-hander, also throwing. That one inside, and that's ball two.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And strike two. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Aaron Judge would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Freddie around third. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Way out front for strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Judge waits. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2. He goes down looking.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. And that misses off the outside edge. Ohtani ready to fire now. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
1 out, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Alek Thomas. First pitch just misses. Man on second, 2 down. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
2-0.
There's a strike. In the air, left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Chris Taylor. Grounded out his first time.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
0-1.
Thomas at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-2.
That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. All tied up. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. John Curtis.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ramirez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That missed by a lot. And a count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That's through there for a strike. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A solo shot. His 37th homer of the year. It's 4-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And up next for Los Angeles, Babe Ruth. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a ball. Now one missed. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 5th. In the air to left down the line. Gurriel sizes this one up, hauls it in, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch misses. Upstairs.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Foul ball there. Just off the inside edge. Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And he walked it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fouled off left side. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Throw over to first. Ripken back in on a dive. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Tommy Edman Up next for the Dodgers. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Christian Robinson now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And ball one to the right fielder. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-1. To the right side. Edman slings to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1 and 2. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Judge snags it, and that is that. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Score holds at 4-3. A.J. Puck will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Tommy Edman digs in now. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Got him looking. One away.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Smith in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Robinson hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Fastball is outside.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the sixth. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. Ohtani back to work. And that misses. And that's ball one. And that's in the dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. The D-backs trailing by a run. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
One gone, runner at first. Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 1-2 the count. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. That's outside, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. One left for Arizona. They still trail it here, 4-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, 1-run game. Aaron Judge getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Thompson, a 6'5" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Martinez warming up as well. That one way outside, and the count 1-2.
Come on, punch him out.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That one ripped. And that quickly 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Over to first. And Acuna retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so
Leading
far.
off for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Alex Thomas. Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes Chris Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll circle the bases, and we're starting over. It's 4-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Christian Robinson, the next to hit. That one outside. Ball 1. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
No balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
All over that one right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Geraldo Perdomo now. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Jordan Zimmerman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Andy Pettit, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Here's a rocket out to left. Gurriel handles the chance.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's too low. 1-1. Towards first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Oh, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here comes Tommy Edman. In there for strike one.
0-1.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. And that one fouled off. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And the 1-0. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge is under it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Woody Hell.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses. And a count 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
In the air, right field. Acuna after it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. In for a strike. Good slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Inside, just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Adrian Del Castillo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly, still all square at 4 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher. He might just be the best. Sitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gurriel sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And fouled off. Four in the 9th. Fought off foul. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Tied at 4. And a foul ball. Out towards left center. McCarthy settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Now into the ball game on defense. Dalton rushing. He takes over behind the plate. And now Adrian Del Castillo.
The catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Zimmerman back to work. Ball 1 there. Hammered on the line, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So now the DH spot, Alek Thomas. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Roki Sasaki.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Inside, ball one. Winning run on base at first, no outs. And the 1-0 misses low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips a corner. And a good eye there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Strike 3. Roki gets the K.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Here comes Chris Taylor. That misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab for the second out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Christian Robinson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball 2.
Called out on strikes. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we are tied 4-4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andy Pettit.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some...
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jose Ramirez. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, right side. Robinson giving chase. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags and will move up to third. Now he launches a throw over his head.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Smoked into left field, base hit. Judge scores. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down. And next for L.A., Babe Ruth. In the dirt, and that's ball one. Headed, a 6'5" lefty, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Off the mark there, and now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. That's a little bit low. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. To third. Tag. Got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of the 10th. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here in the desert, here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really
Mark Davis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So It's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Number 34.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ruth on the move, heading back. Gone! Ball game! He circles the bases, and the Diamondbacks walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining.